effect a revolution in jabs. No more the dreaded needle. A high-pressure injector used at Guy's Hospital sends the vaccine through the pores of the skin, and you don't feel a thing. There's no needle to be sterilized for every jab, no risk of infection. And the jet injector is twice as effective as the syringe.
Hi, Dorian.
Oh, hi, Roxanne.
So I hear that you and your colleagues have invented something that might be a game changer for vaccinations.
Yeah, we have a new way of delivering vaccines. Rather than using a needle, a syringe, what we have is a pill that actually shoots a jet of drug into your cheek without pain.
Oh my God, I love it already. How does it work?
We use a reaction in here just like vinegar and baking soda. Once that starts reacting, it makes a gas and builds up the pressure inside of the pill. On the end of the nozzle, we have a membrane that holds the pressure in, which right now is fingernail polish. And when it gets to a certain pressure, it releases. This piston pushes down, pushes the drug out, and it shoots a jet of the drug into the cheek.
Can I try how it works?
Sure. So in the real system, you'd press it together to start the reaction. That would give you timing like 10 seconds. And then you hold it against the inside of your cheek, and after 10 seconds, it'll shoot. The pressure is just like a water pick, which is one of these things for cleaning your teeth. So it doesn't hurt. It injects the drug, and you're done.
And you just take it out.
And you're done.
Is it just as effective as if I got the drug with a needle injection?
We've done experiments on rabbits. It gets both systemic and mucosal immunity, it's called. The next step is actually a smaller pill, and this one's actually designed to be swallowed. And it's coated with a substance that protects it from the stomach and then only activates when it's in the intestine. One of the target possibility would be insulin for diabetics. The idea is you could take your insulin and swallow a pill versus having to take an injection.
Besides just the fact that it will be painless, both these pills, what other advantages will there be?
Well, the great thing is we can actually do this at home. You could give this to people so they don't have to go to the pediatrician. You don't need trained personnel to give you a shot, which is a huge expense. Also, for better distribution to third world countries or to rural areas, you could actually get your vaccinations done very, very easily and more effectively. One of my co-investigators, Kiana Aaron, suggested that we could actually put this in a lollipop for children. And so they would just hold it in their mouth until the drug was delivered. And then they'd also have the rest of the lollipop.
So when do you think we'll see this broadly in the public?
My colleagues and I are very, very excited about this. We think it's about 5 to 10 years off because you still have to do all the clinical trials. But for both systems, we think there's huge impact on the healthcare.
A spritz instead of a shot to ward off COVID-19. A nasal spray vaccine is the second-generation technology that's reportedly showing promise in trials against a rapidly mutating pandemic. 13 companies are now working on intranasal sprays, and 5 are in early clinical trials. Trials might be in early stages, but intranasal sprays to combat COVID are generating medical interest for many reasons. Number 1, the nasal route has excellent potential for vaccination due to the organized immune systems of the nasal mucosa. It's non-invasive, so no injections needed. Obvious ease of administration because it doesn't require trained healthcare workers. High compliance, ideally suited for children and adults. It has highly scalable manufacturing able to meet global demand, and of course it's easy to store, low cost and easy to transport. So how does it work? The nasal spray vaccine is based on a common poultry virus called NDV, which can replicate in humans but is harmless. NDV is engineered to produce the spike proteins of the SARS-CoV-2 virus to prime the body's immune system and attack the coronavirus. The second as a treatment spray. It kills the virus in the upper airways, incubates it, prevents it from spreading to the lungs, and based on nitric oxide, a natural nanomolecule produced by the human body. The second as a treatment spray is said to be an immediate game changer. Phase 2 clinical trials of Sanotize, the self-administered nasal spray developed by Vancouver-based biotech outfit, has developed strong evidence that the treatment could become a revolutionary weapon against the coronavirus.
This hospital has never been so busy. It's one of the regional hubs for analysing COVID tests. But here they're trialling something they think could change the way we treat and prevent coronavirus. A nasal spray which scientists believe could kill 99.9% of the virus.
Completely different than the mRNA in the sense that this is a live but harmless viral vector that we squirt into the nose.
It's like more traditional nasal vaccines that have been used for influenza over the years. This one uses a live virus, a vector. It hasn't been used in humans, but many people have had contact with it.
The PIV5 virus itself, or parainfluenza virus type 5, is part of the kennel cough vaccine that's given to dogs, and people get exposed to that. We know they do because that's been evaluated, and as far as we know, they've never had symptoms.
Actually, Israel and New Zealand have given interim approval for the sale of biotech firm Sanotize Research and Development's nitric oxide nasal spray, which developers say could help prevent transmission of COVID-19 virus. Manufacturing of the nitric oxide nasal spray, or NONS, has begun in Israel under the brand name of Innovid. The product is likely to hit the Israeli markets this summer. The Health Ministry has given interim approval for its sale as a medical device suitable for people over the age of 12. The Vancouver-based company, meanwhile, has registered its nasal spray with the New Zealand Medicines and Medical Devices Safety Authority, which permits the company to distribute and sell NONS in the country. Chris Miller, Sanotize's chief science officer, says that its formulation of nitric oxide for use in humans is designed to kill viruses in the upper nasal pathways and prevent them from incubating and spreading to the lungs.
Of Rook Unlimited's most fantastic device ever. The Smart Mark. Throw your other devices away because the Smart Mark is more than just a phone. It's part of you. Use it as cash. Book your travel. And even shoot video.
Up in this city, the streets of Old Town, I saw the worst mankind had to offer. Chaos, disorder. I vowed to make it all change. To make it all better. All these years working in secret. Rising up the ranks of the tech men. It was all leading to this day. Order has finally been established in Charter City. No child will have to fear for their safety again. The people owe you the greatest of debts, number one, for liberating them from the chaos of their lives. Be yourself a man of science. World order is our destiny. Submit to a smart mark and join the glorious victory of order over chaos, or you will be eliminated.
Seem to be establishing checkpoints of some kind. This is how they keep order.
This is the nightmare I warned you about. People think smart marks are brand new rook tech that will improve their lives. They don't know they're being tricked.
All smart marks so far. But your chip makes it possible to control everyone in Charter City, whether they're marked or not.